Hello, my friends. This is your happy stamper lady, Rachel Markin, helping the creative you shine through. We are in week 3 of MayMauiMadness. I hope you go check out other videos for MayMauiMadness because I am featuring gift cards the whole month and giving them away to you. So my whole goal this month is to have you adopt cards to support seniors who are graduating. Doesn't have to be from high school. They can be graduating from college, graduating from nursing programs like my cousin Brandon Long. So proud of him. He graduated and he is a nurse practitioner. He's worked so hard for that. I'm super, super proud of him. So what that means for you guys, I'm going to show you. Go to the split screen so you can see what that means for you guys, how that means to adopt a card. So magic box. We'll get to that in just a minute. So the cards that I have made previously, this is in my Simply Fantastic video. This is the panel painting card, okay? And all of the cards are made to hold a gift card of whatever your choice is. And I will give these to you for free. So if you say, Rachel, I need some cards for graduates, please tell me. I will send them to you. Or I will send them for you. You say, Rachel, I want a couple gift cards. I'll send you some money on PayPal. Get me so many gift cards. I'll mail them for you. Do the postage, the whole 9 yards. That's all that it means to adopt a card. It basically just means I'm giving you cards for free so that we can support our seniors from all over. So if you go back and check out my panel painting in the Simply Fantastic in MayMauiMadness, and then this was last week's. Look how cute this is, like a book. Okay, and again, has a place for the gift card holder. Super, super cute. And these are free to you. So please spread the word, share the videos, let people know, because I would love to give at least 20 cards away. So far, 4, 5, and I have 2 accounted for, so 7. So 7 cards so far I've been able to give away, and that just would make me super happy if you guys would help support me in that, okay? So the place to find the extra information, to find the pictures of the cards that are still available, is my Facebook page. So I'm going to show you that real quick. Okay, so you go, you like my Facebook page, then you're always on there, and anything that I put on the Facebook page pops up to you immediately, and you're able to interact with me. You're able to message me anytime if you have any questions of anything that you want me to help you with, and I gladly will help people with how to make cards that I've taught. Then my demonstrator webpage is here, and you are also welcome to go order at any time that you wish. And of course, I will gladly help you put in a personal order too. So if you get a hold of me and you say, I want to make thank you cards, like that's like my thing, or I want to be able to do something for some other people, I will gladly help you put together the best kit that's going to work for you and teach you how to do it. And of course, because you're on YouTube, thank you for being on YouTube. If you subscribe to my channel, then all of my videos are right there. And those So Now What videos are all helpful for people who've never stamped. It's also helpful if you stamp for a long time with me. You might forget some of the information, and that's on there too. But for my beginner stampers, my friend Amy, my Aunt Madeline, who had started stamping. I have another friend, Amy, who's inquiring about stamping, possibly Tessa. Those videos are going to help you because if you've never stamped before, it gives you a starting point and you understand all the mysteries behind my stamping lingo. Because I've been with Stampin' Up! For 17 years. Yeah, 17 years. And so for me, I might say things and not think about, like, how does that affect you, or do you even understand what I'm talking about? So I try to break down the mystery in those So Now What videos. Okay, excuse me, my allergies are a disaster. I decided I was going to go ahead and try to do the video today. Please just lovingly walk with me through it. All the measurements are there. That super helps me as well. The beginning of this week, my eyes were literally swollen shut. My allergies were so bad. I could not see. They were horrible. as you can hear, they're still pretty awful, actually. My eyes are a little bit better. Not great. But here I am, your happy stamper lady, allergies and all. So let's open our magic box because we're going to do a special double Z fold. Oh, I think you're going to love this. So I taught you, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. Maybe in March, I might have done a video where I did a double Z fold. This is going to be a little different because you know I'm turning a kit on its ear. I think you're going to love these cards. So I'll just point out, as I have done every video, this is the kit that we are actually using. It is called Looking Up Card Kit. It's all inclusive, and if you want to just get the kit, you can make the cards just like this in here. You do not have to turn it on its ear like I did, but I'm showing you some ways to take a kit and then kind of make it go a little further, kind of stretch it a little bit and show you different ways that you can enjoy it. This kit is still available. And I show you some of the things that come in the kit. So these stickers I have not shown you yet because I was saving them for our Over the Moon. Are they not gorgeous? I know there's a little bit of a glare in the light if I hold it. Oh, there you go. So you can see how beautiful they are. They're like copper. Yeah, copper maybe. There's 3 sheets of them. Look at that. How great is that? So you get 3 sheets of those. You get 2 sheets of dimensionals. That's super great. Dimensionals are lovely. You get a sheet of glue dots. Okay, and I always use my glue. I've talked to you guys about that in many of the videos. There's different things that you can do. There's glue, and there are also tape runners that you can use. I always have my bone folder. Mine is looking shabby, isn't it? I kind of need to maybe clean that up. And my snips, just in case I want to trim something off. And then I've got a couple blocks. Now, of course, we're going to talk about the Stamparatus because I use that all the time. But sometimes if I'm going to do random stamping, you want a couple blocks. Now, I used one of our wonderful cases. These come in a set of 4, and the new catalog, they're $10 for a set of 4, and I put all like the remaining stuff in there, so we're going to go through that in just a minute. And then my colors, I am so sorry, my nose is a disaster. My colors are a Pretty Peacock and Bermuda Bay today. And then box is empty, magic box is empty. I have this Timeless Tropical set, which is carrying over into the new catalog. And also then you get this lovely, see if you can see this. Yeah, you can see this. You get this lovely set of words, and it came in the kit. This kit is all inclusive. It's really, really wonderful, but we're really going to use that. We're going to really use the stamps today too. Kind of let them shine. So in the kit itself, I want to show you all these fun things. So you get these like pre-punched out tags, and I showed you these last week in the Adidasha glitter because this is where I replaced what would be a punch, like if you would have a punch shape, but yours you get 5 different shapes that you can use. Super, super lovely. And then this week we're also going to use these amazing die cuts. Look at these. Oh my gosh, aren't they stellar? I love it. Okay, and you get a ton of them. You make 15 cards and you have plenty to make all your cards. I mean, so there you go. You get some beautiful die cuts. So that would be like if I used my Big Shot machine and cut stuff out, but it's already done it for me in the kit. And then I talked to you also about, just going to pull it out here so you can see it. I talked to you also about the Memories and More pack. Now, the only thing I will say to you about this is this particular Memories and More pack, Tropical Oasis, is retiring. It is still available. If you go on my website that I showed you and you look at the Last Chance products, this kit is still available. And I was just talking to my sweet friend Shannon about this because you get 50 cards and they are decorated front and back in 2 sizes. Okay, so you get the 3x4 and you get, I use them all. I'll show you on my cards. You get 4x6. You get 25 3x4, 25 4x6, and you get 4 sheets of stickers. And guess how much it costs? $11. Seriously, you can't beat it. There's a couple of other retirings on there. Come Sail Away and Magnolia Blossom. You really, really want to go check those out because you can make so many cards with just this one little pack of paper, and you would just have a great time with it. So if you need help kind of how to figure all that out, please ask me. I will gladly help you. Okay, so we are looking at a special double Z fold today. And what does that mean? Let me show you one. Okay, and then I'll show you some more. Are you ready for this madness? What? Are you seeing that? And guess what? Yes, I did. Still make it a gift card holder. So fun. And you know what? You're going to be shocked at how easy this is. Like, this is super easy, but it looks intense, but it's not. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Oh, and the envelopes are included. I think I've said that before, but I'm not decorating the envelopes this time because they're already decorated for you. All right. Let's get started, right? So, what do we need? Well, first of all, we need the card base. If you look up my notebook, this is a regular sheet of cardstock. I've talked about this before. If you go to my So Now What cardstock video, our cardstock comes 11 by 8.5, and so you cut it up and down like this. The 11, so you're cutting it up 4 1/4. Okay, so you're actually going to get 2 cards out of 1 piece of cardstock. You always get 2 cards if you cut it the right way. So 11 by 4 1/4, that's what that is. It's scored. You look up there, it's scored at 5.5 right here. So I've scored it and I fold it like this, and then I literally fold that front flap back on itself. How easy is that? Okay, so we have 11, scored at 5.5, fold it, and I always use my bone folder on this because you want those scores to be really nice and crisp, and then I literally fold the front flap backward on top of itself. Okay, so I have a flap, and a back flap. So front flap, middle flap, back flap. So you'll see sizes there when we talk about cardstock, how to fill it in. Super simple, right? Now, the double Z fold part. This little guy, this little doohickey you got down here, right? Okay, so for the double Z fold, same thing. 11 inches this way, okay? But your little guy is 1 1/4. So this is 1 1/4 inches. You're going to do the same thing, okay? You're going to score it out 5.5, all right? So that it folds like this, and then you're literally going to fold it back on itself. And we're going to do this again because why? Because we want that fold, okay? Those are your 2 main parts to get the actual Z fold of your card. Okay, the rest is all about decoration. So decoration is really up to you. How you do it, how you want to do it. I will show you what I did, but this is where you can get creative on your own, okay? And the other thing is, and I told you in both of my videos that if you don't have this particular kit, and you just have stamps and you just have ink and paper, you seriously can make your own. I want to show you that. I did show you on my Facebook page. That's the advantage of the Facebook page. This particular card that I made last week is simply made out of paper and stamps. No DSP, nothing from the kit, just me stamping on paper. Isn't that beautiful? So you truly could do any of the cards that I'm showing you without having all the pieces. You could do it yourself. Cut out your flowers or cut out whatever you have on there. I just want to reiterate that because I love for you to come along and stamp with me, but I also don't want you to feel, what's the word? I don't want you to feel restricted, like, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do that because I don't have that particular kit, so I'm not going to bother with that. Well, this helps you to get creative. Go out of the box and do something different. Okay. So your front flap that goes here and your middle flap that goes here are the same size. Your front flap and your middle flap are 4 inches this way by 2.5 inches this way, okay? Now, I did the white one on the inside. You could do whatever you want, but I did the white on the inside because I felt like it showed up really good for that card to sit inside there that you could see it. And I thought that that Bermuda Bay was really pretty. Now remember, the Bermuda Bay is the back of the card. I cut these cards to pieces. So the back of the card, so this is the front of the card we're going to use. This was literally the back of the card. And I just cut it up so that it would work. I just wanted to use all the pieces. So that's what we're going to do here. You got front flap, you got middle flap, and then when I say the back picture panel, that's what I'm talking here. Now, this was the front of a card. Okay, so I did use the front of the card because we're using the looking up card kit this time. But again, you could stamp whatever you wanted. And then when I talk about the two edgy pieces, I'm talking about these little pieces. I again took the pieces from the back flap, and I'm just going to kind of edge that card. Okay, so I am going to start with that because there's no stamping involved on those pieces. So I never put my pieces down if I need to stamp on them. Why? Because there's two sides of the cardstock. I'm sure you've heard me say that before, but if you have a happy accident or something happens, you can fix it. So you want to give yourself that leeway. So in the back, I am going a little bit higher toward the top because of the way that the flap comes across. I really want you to catch most of those trees. I want you to kind of see those trees. So I have 5.5 by 1 inch is what this is down here for certain. This is probably more like 1/2 inch on there, and you're just gonna put that on there. I just think it edges it and kind of makes it have a nice look. Again, this is you playing. This is you decorating your card however you want to. You don't have to do any of that. So you could leave it as is. Just put a picture on there. You could put a white panel on there that you stamped the whole thing. Yeah, you could do however you wanted to on there. I just thought this was a really fun way to use this looking up card kit and to do something really dynamic. I think it's super fun. You know, a lot of the graduates are not having parties or they're not able to get together with everybody, so you can't attend, so you send something nice and kind. I think it's really fun. Okay, so before we add the other pieces, I want to do some stamping. So what are we going to bring out? All right, our happy Stamparatus, because the Stamparatus is our friend. It is indeed. And I didn't realize I don't have another little piece in here. So let's give ourselves a fresh piece. I've stamped a little bit, so probably just got it all smudgy and messed up. All right. So you don't have to have this piece, but I like it so that you don't get your thing. Because see, when I didn't use it, look how it's kind of messy. Like my little foamy piece is kind of messy. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. Now, I am not going to use the plate because I'm going to really actually stamp all over. And I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay to start with, and these lovely trees, which you haven't seen me stamp with. I think they are fabulous. So I'm going to take these on my block. So if you've seen the Sew Not Wet stamp video, I talked to you about the two different types of stamps, and I talked to you about using blocks, and I talked to you about using the Stamparatus. And then also the Sew Not Wet Stamparatus video, I also talk about that. So please check those out if you're confused about how to use a block, how to use the Stamparatus, what's the difference between the two, what's the advantage. Okay, I'm literally going to just do these trees. I don't know, I thought this was like a really cool look to go like on both sides like that. Isn't that fun? Look how fun that is. And then, of course, you're going to cover most of this. So you don't really have to do much else in there because you're going to have you're going to have your card in there. But I think that draws attention. And actually, let's give it a little bit up at the top. How cute is that? Okay. So that part's done. We're going to put that to the side. And then actually going to do the same thing with this one. Oh, but you know what? Yeah, I'll do that one. I'll do that color. That looks really pretty. Bermuda Bay on Bermuda Bay is fine. Look how pretty that like stamps out on there. So gorgeous. Okay, and this one I'm going to fill up because we're going to use one of those fancy foil stickers, and so it's going to kind of take up some of the spots. So you really want to see all of like the other goodies on there. Okay, now We will set that to the side for just a moment, and we will start to put a little bit of this together. So we're going to go ahead and put our front panel on like that. Super easy. Really, this card has like a really wow effect. I think it had a really wow effect, but it really wasn't hard to put together. Especially when you're using a kit like I am, because all your, you've got all these decorative pieces and stickers and like really fun things to use. So super simple. Okay, the white piece I'm going to put here, and the piece that didn't have any stamping on it, I'm putting toward the bottom because it's going to be covered anyway. With our little gift card holder piece, we called it. So, and that's marked on there. Middle flap. So this part is the 4 by 2.5 inches. And then the gift card holder piece, I just did another black piece. Okay. Just a tiny black piece here. And it is 2 3/4 by 1.5. Now I will tell you, I like a smidge smaller. I want it to fit like right on there, but not fall in the crease, if that makes sense. So I literally cut it just like a smidge smaller than 2 3/4. Now, remember, for your gift card holder, you want just a little line of glue like that and that on the sides and then on the bottom, because you want that gift card holder, or you want the gift card to fit in your holder. So we're going to lay that down. Okay, and this is again where I take the bone folder. I think it's really nice to get a good press on those edges. See how it wanted to flap up for a minute? You just really want to get a really good press all around your edges so your gift card holder will hold really nice and firm for you. Okay, there we go. And we'll let that sit. I mean, that can sit for a few minutes. We're not going to put a gift card in there just yet. All right. Here we go. Now for the front, again, this is play, but I think it's really fun to do. Let's see. We've got different options, and I did do one like this. I think that'll look really pretty. Or do I want it to go across there? Maybe I'll use that one. Okay, so got one already pulled off, a bunch of them. This is so good. I'm super excited about all these cute little pieces. I mean, these are gorgeous. You look like you did a multi-million-dollar card, and you're like, sticker. I used a sticker. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cut the bottom off because just this little guy. On this, I noticed when I go to put that bottom flap in, I'm using this. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm going to go put it on my sticker page for a minute. But what I noticed is that I could put it like around the bottom piece. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So put this toward the top. I want it all like on the blue. Look how nice that is. Already, look how like professional that looks. Then this guy, isn't he nice? We'll do that, and we'll do him like up here, but let's give him a dimensional, right? Like let's do him in a dimensional so he pops up just a little bit. All right, so we've got that going on with the dimensional. That's nice, isn't it? Alrighty. We're already taking shape, right? Excuse my nose. I do apologize. I was hoping I'd get through it, but you all love me. You know my allergies are horrid right now. All right. Here's the trick for this piece, okay? Like it folds the exact same way as the Z fold, but you actually turn it opposite. So the little guy goes to the very edge down here, we glue it, and then you glue it there. Okay, it's really magical. It like suddenly all makes sense when you put these little guys on there. All right, so I'm going to open this up so I get a really close to the edge. So excuse my head for just a moment while I get down here and make sure it's completely on the edge. This is another reason why I absolutely love the glue. In times like this, I think the glue is so nice because it gives me just a little bit of wiggle room. Now this and this stay open. You literally close this and you're only going to glue where this front flap is. So I actually put the glue on the flap itself. I don't try to figure out the spacing of the glue on the paper. I put the glue on the flap and then I lay it down and hold it. Okay, does that make sense? Super, super simple. Very fun, very fun. Okay, and once you have it down, look what's happening. What? Is that not spectacular? I love it. I love this so much. I love this fold. I think it's super, super fun. And now decorating again. You could leave this black. I did want to pull out. I haven't used, oh, I've got plenty. I've got plenty. Use those stickers. That's what they're there for, right? All right. I think it'll be super fun. We're going to do a sticker here. And it doesn't quite see. This is again where you've got your snips. I actually fold it over so I can cut off the little extra that we got going on there. Look how cool that looks against that black. Now, as you notice, this is another play place. You could totally cut a smaller white strip, and I cut sections. I didn't make it fold like I did the other one. I cut a strip here, a strip here, a strip here. I mean, you totally could do that. And your measurements would be the same. This would be 5.5, probably a smidge smaller than 5.5, and these would be at your 2 inches. So this would probably be more like 5 inches, and then smaller than 1 and what did I say the top fold flap was? 1 1/4. So this is 1 inches. Now you don't have to do that. You could do what I'm doing here. This time I'm going to decorate on the black. I think the black is really pretty. So I'm going to do that one, and then I'm going to come along with this square one. How fun are these stickers? I love them. So we're going to put the square one on. And the nice thing is you got plenty, so then you can make your other flaps match like that. And again, it's a little more, so we'll cut that off. My apologies for dropsies. Okay, so then you got that. Look at how cool that is looking on there. Love it. Love it. Okay, and then I have circles on the bottom one that I haven't used yet. Ta-da! I love this so much. So the circle one is a little shorter, which is fun because I think it will look very cool. Wow, isn't that beautiful? I like it. Okay, so on these flaps, we're going to do the same thing. So we will take our diamonds. We've kind of started a little pattern here, haven't we? So we take our diamonds, and if we hold it down, everything flattens super nicely. We hold it down. Now we're going to want to cut it because I don't want it to be on that fold. I don't want it to hit that fold. I want everything to be a little bit separate. And then we come back with the diamond, go across the top. Ta-da! Super, super nice. Okay, now let's do the same thing with that little square. Kind of reminds me of a ladder, actually. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come here. We're not going to go on the fold, but it looks like you've continued your pattern. So we're going to cut it before it hits that fold, just like that. Look how nice that's laying. Isn't this a cool design? And then we're going to come back here on the fold. So again, this is just play. So if you have this set, you could do exactly what I'm doing. But if you want to do paper, or you've got other, you know, things to stamp or other fun things you want to do there, that's what you do. You just make it work. I love it. Okay, then I have a couple short pieces, so I want to see if they fit. You're going to cut off where that circle, because then it'll look like, yeah, it'll look like the middle, like that one does. How cute is that? Okay, so we're going to do like a little circle. Yes. Yes. And I got another little one. So this is fun where you just have like all your little, you got your little extra things, all your little extra pieces that you could play with. So, but like I said, and I will of course post one on Facebook again, I will make one where I just stamped it. So you can see that that is doable. Oh my gosh, are you loving how cute that is? Okay, super fun. Okay, I think we might be done with the gold. We'll look at it. We'll see what else we got. Okay, I wanted to do, now this is play too, but these are already cut out, and I thought these balloons were spectacular. So what I do is I kind of do a play on the balloon to see where it will sit. Like I'm going to put it under this flap here, but I want to see where it sits. See what I mean? Like I want it to sit in between those trees. Like if it lays flat, see how it sits in between the trees? But I'm going to stick it underneath here. So I'm just going to glue it. I'm not going to use dimensionals because I want it to be nice and flat on the flap. So I'm going to tuck it in the top flap, and I'm literally going to lay it down. So see, I look at it and say, oh, look how nice. I like that there with the trees. Isn't that cute? Ta-da. And then when it opens, it looks adorable too. And then this guy, I think he could cover that one tree. Maybe. Let's see. So you've got this guy who comes there. So I think you could have a balloon up here. Absolutely, you could have a balloon up there. Okay, so then we're going to use our dimensional. So again, remember, this is just all play. This is just like, well, I like that. Let's make that happen. Well, I like that. Let's make that work. Okay, so I think that's adorable, and it doesn't hit anything. So this is where you kind of go back and forth, where you open it, super cute. You close it, super cute. So you're kind of looking for like the play of how that works. This guy's a little bit big, so I'm not sure that I'm going to do him on the front, but you know what? I'm pretty sure there was still, yes indeed, I was pretty sure there was still like a palm tree, and wouldn't that be fabulous on the front like that? Actually like that. Let's see if we want to tuck him. Oh, look at that, if he were like popped up in the thing. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we give him a little dimensional. We give him a little dimensional. I'm going to give him a tiny bit of glue on the bottom for when I slide him down in there. Then he won't slide around once he's placed on there. Okay, and we're going to tuck him down. So adorable. Love it, love it, love it. We'll place that there. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, now remember those little like gold pieces that came out of the bottom? This is where I might use them on the tag itself. I might use like a little gold leaf that would come down. I like that. Oh, that's very cute. And I had one more little gold leaf, so I might do that. Well, maybe it come out of the corner on the side. Like that. Let's go a little bit further. Just like that in the corner. Oh, yes. How cute is that? Okay. So there you go. Already, look at this beautiful card you have. And remember, now this should be dry enough that you've created a gift card holder, right? So you've got this beautiful, ta-da! You got a gift card holder in there. You've got this gorgeous card going. Okay, so the only thing left, if you wanted to, this is obviously not a have to, is you could cut another piece 5 This would actually be 5x4 if you wanted the whole piece on there so that you could write on it. So if you wanted to like really put a nice message, this is an extra. This is not a have to. I mean, you could just send the card and you could just, you know, do the gift card. But if you wanted to do a nice little saying, this would be a great way to, you know, do a nice little saying. And wouldn't it be adorable to have like a little balloon on the back? I think that'd be cute. And you could still even do some of your trees in the side, like just do a little side of trees like that, and then your balloon. Oh yeah, we need to do a little side of trees here where the balloon's gonna sit. That'll be super cute. Okay, and we'll add a balloon on the back, and guess what? You have created this gorgeous special Z-fold card. I love it. I love it. Okay, so remember, for this whole month, instead of me giving away a prize, which I love to give you guys prizes, I want to give you cards that you're giving away to other people. Okay, so these are the cards this week. Okay, so fun. Let me show you the others that I made. So you've got this one here with the double balloons. Sorry, my nose is so gross. You got this one here with the airplane and the trees. Isn't that really cute? And I did do some spots on there for the back. You got this one. This one's really cute too. I love this because I did the airplane, but I did the cityscape. So I did the city card, and then I did the pieces there. Got a little bit on the back. Yeah, did a little bit on the back. This one I did with just the Memories and More cards. These are all Memories and More cards. That is a card. That's the 6x4. I just cut it down to 5x4. And these are the 3x4s. I just cut them down to 2x4s. How simple is that? I stamped the flowers and then cut out extra flowers. And then look at the back. That's another Memories and More piece with the flowers. Super simple, but they all have these beautiful little spots for your cards to go in. And of course, they have the matching envelopes with them. So please spread the word for adopting the cards. And I will make more. I made the cards for this week, and I still had a few left over from the last session of cards I did. Hello, my friends. I do apologize. I know my eyes are a little wacky, wild, but thank you for that. I hope you love that special Z fold. And if you ever have questions, like if you start to do something and you're like, I'm a little confused, I will gladly help you put something together. And right now, while I am social distancing, I know not everyone feels the same way, and that's okay. For my health, I am doing that. Then I will gladly FaceTime you, like do a video, like if there's time and I'm feeling feeling well. I'll gladly FaceTime you and help you put a card together too. Like I'll go over how to do cards with you too. So don't forget to adopt the cards. Don't forget we've got lots of cards that you can choose from right now. And all you have to do is just private message me and say, Rachel, I need some cards for graduates. I will send them right out to you, or I will send them for you. There's no money involved for me. I'm not collecting money. I'm not doing money. The only time is if you are far away and you're like, you know what, I just want to support a graduate, but I don't know any. I have a list. I have like 10 or 12 that I have right now that if you wanted to be a part of supporting that, you could say, I want to get a gift card for a couple, and then I'll buy the gift cards. I'll show you a receipt. I'll show you the card. I'll show you who I'm sending it to. All legit above board if you feel comfortable with that. And if you don't, I'll send you the cards directly. No big deal. I just want to support the graduates and find my way to make the world a better place right now in all of the things that we're going through. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my Over the Moon video with the special Z fold. I really had a good time with that. Check out my Facebook page. Thank you for the subscribing on the YouTube. If you check out my Facebook, you see all the pictures. You see all the, you know, the extra things that are there. So make sure to check out my Facebook page. And until then, what am I going to tell you to do? I'm going to tell you to go and make the world a better place in the area that you live. Be kind to one another. Be thoughtful to one another. And until then, my friends, I bid you adieu.